I would have to say my biggest strength in the kitchen is being able to come up with creative ideas and completing them without having to change anything that I have drawn out already or running out of time to do it. My ideal work environment would be to get along with my coworkers and to have everything organized. That way I can just go into work and get everything done that I need to get done. My favorite food would be cakes to work with because I just love to decorate, and I grew up decorating with my mother and my grandmother, so I love to do it. I think my biggest success would be learning everything I need to learn and landing a job at Kroger's, which helps me out in the real world to know how to bake cakes rather than just being inside the classroom. The Art Institute has influenced who I am becoming today because it has inspired me to make bigger and better creative cakes. The first time I felt like I was going to pursue this is when I was a little kid growing up with my grandmother and my mother doing it. I just got a love for it and started baking and creating stuff on my own. I actually want to create wedding cakes and anniversary cakes. The cake that I have selected for tonight is an all-white cake made out of a 10-inch yellow cake and an 8-inch yellow cake, and it has reverse piping on it, which is done with a star tip, and it has Swiss dots. It was done with a regular piping tip with a star tip ribbon on it. It's an all-white cake made out of a 10-inch yellow cake and an 8-inch yellow cake, and it's icing with white buttercream, white Italian buttercream, and it has a ribbon on it that's made out of a star tip, and it has Swiss dots on it, which is done with a regular plain piping tip. The piping, it's where you put the icing that you want to use into a piping bag, which is like a coned plastic bag, and you stick your tip in there and you just decorate the cake using certain tips. There's a grass tip, a star tip, there's a regular piping tip, which just make like circles and balls. I grew up doing it and I love to do it. I enjoy baking stuff and making other people happy through what I can create. I look at it as an art because there's so many ways and so many things that you can create out of food, and I look at it as a business because most people, need food out in the world and stuff. And then I look at it as a lifestyle because so many people just enjoy cooking and baking all together at home with their kids or friends.
That's a wrap.